Welcome. In this group of videos we're simply going to go through an Excel sheet and look at the aspects that are working and how they link together. So we'll link each video together with a little conclusion and little introduction. So let's look at this one. We'll do a quick overview. We can see that they've started their Excel sheet with a quick overview, which is actually explaining to a manager what they've actually done. An excellent Excel sheet will be self-explanatory to anybody picking it up, and that's actually what we're looking for in this. It also means that it's very easy to change anything in an Excel sheet and update your Microsoft project. So it's all about clarity, which makes it easy to audit what you've done. As you can see, when we look at these notes down here, we've got an overview of the process that they've actually adopted. As you can see, they've used a convention, which one I like but can vary, which is yellow box represents rationales or explanations of the sheet. Text in dark green are used in Microsoft Project. Additional crystal ball calculations are in green text as well. And light grey represents optimized activities. Green box represents crystal ball assumptions. Blue box represents crystal ball forecast. That's set by crystal ball, of course. And red box represents the deliverables of our project. So again, makes it fairly easy, and there's a convention. So here we can quickly see the link between the Microsoft project material that's being outputted in Excel and how it's actually going to be placed into the projects. That's the key thing I'm actually looking for. Let's quickly move through each of the tabs. And again, what I'm looking for are the tabs are clearly labelled and that a person could logically find their way through the Excel sheet. Again, a good Excel sheet is a document which somebody who isn't the creator can logically find their way through, so that if the creator isn't present or something happens, someone else can actually work on the document and improve it, so the project isn't dependent on one person, because that's a risk we don't want to have with any project. So let's look at the different headings that they've done. We've got our overview, we've got our predecessors, we've got our risk assessment, we've got our communication plan, we've got the FMEA, we have the resources, the ROCI, we have the duration, we have the cost forecast, and we have the optimization and the critical path at the end, and the crash duration at the end, finally with the crash cost estimate as the final slide. So just looking at that, we get a sense that this is a well-structured project. So let's go through each of these pages and we will link them together, and I'll show you what I like about this sheet. As you can simply see from the one in front of you, that the yellow boxes makes it quite clear what's actually been identified. So this should be so clear that the person who's done, or the group of people who've done the work in the Excel document and the Microsoft project document, clearly know what they've each done. And anyone who's reading or who's writing the report can actually see what material they need to place into the report. And once I look at the report, if something puzzles me, I can quickly go to the Excel and Microsoft project and they are all integrated. That's what we're really looking for from an excellent project. So let's stop this as the first introduction. A copy of this file will be placed so you can have a look at it as well. Remember, all files should not be treated as perfect, but just good approximations, and you have to understand the logic rather than simply represent the technique that you're seeing on the page. Some of the sheets, of course, have some logic problems, and you need to be able to say, don't agree with that logic problems, and develop your own dialogue. So let's move on to the second video.